Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Our Adventurer Guild. I think the first thing we're going to do is delay a day, just because Christoph and Hyper have the potential to get the talents they need in order to change into a couple of prestige classes. In fact, weirdly, Rising Stars would have 4 of my 6 prestige classes, with the other ones being Odin and Dragonbane, and... and obviously St. Seattle down in Wild Hearts. Which is kind of good, because I think when we are doing like the end game content with all the prestige classes in the same group, 4 of them will already be fairly familiar with each other. But let's just wait that day. See what happens. Assignment completed, Disciple of the Azure. So Christoph B has gained the following trait. Minus 10% mana cost on his physical skills, which is very nice. So I can see the assignment failed on Hyper's one there. I mean, I didn't really... At 50% it was a coin flip, quite literally. So I didn't really expect that. But party exercise is good. Everyone's getting some XP there and improve relationships in Rising Stars, I think that is. Gizmo and Darkmoon are rivals now. Hemlock and Sia are friends. Hemlock and Tony are best friends. So this one failed. She unable to speak with animals. Doubts is even possible. I'm going to have a look at this, though. Does it come straight back up? Is there any reason not to just keep trying it? No, it's disappeared. I'm expecting it to come back. It'd be very unlucky if it disappeared for good. But great. But we have Christoph now, who can change into his higher class. A sword master. He's acquired a mastery over the blade that is as deadly as it is beautiful, a true artist of combat. They dance through the battlefield with grace and precision, their foes catching only a fleeting glimpse of the blade before it delivers the final strike. So it kind of combines like the knight class with the monk class, and it sounds pretty good. So I think Christoph will be a good candidate for that. We might even respec him when he's done with that. It's going to take a day, but I think we might go out and do the story quest now anyway, and when we come back we'll see if we'll respec Christoph. So we're going to do the Siege. This is our first 8-star mission for levels 18 to 21. The guys we've got doing it are sort of level 20 plus, so hopefully, they're kind of within the right range. So we're going out with Simchi the General, Lewis the Arcane Tempest, Solaris, Prince of Fire, Roandroff Wood the Life Weaver, Bron the Viper, and Xiao. Xiao the Humble, perhaps. I'll take a legendary key just in case there's anything there that kind of ties him. If there's a chest to do, I really don't know. I mean, it's based in the guild, so you'd think probably not. Any case, let's not skimp on potions. I'll take just some stuff to deal with various conditions. Maybe they'll have a troll with them. I don't know. Let's take some acid and be covered in that regard. And we'll do some of those too. Don't want to be underprepared. Interestingly, Simchi still doesn't have a saved setting here, so we'll do this manually then. Give him the ice stuff. Lewis probably has a saved one. That always looks good. Solaris likewise. This one's a good setup. I think I'll take that. Having the intelligence boot. Oh, mind you, Solaris is dumb, so I think his base is 29, so that is helpful for him. Rowan will give you the angel staff. Bron first to use the legendary poison fangs, and Xiao might as well give her the legendary bow and the archer in the group. Oh, actually, these are probably saved, aren't they? So, oh no, I overwrote it just with that. Oh, yeah. So Bron probably won't get anything else. Xiao probably won't either. Okay, yeah, we'll do this manually then. So Simchi, I think I tend to like giving out the flaming entrance, just that extra mobility on heavy classes. Rowan. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be this, isn't it? A legendary robe for our healers would be very nice, but we haven't got one at the moment. I will take that on Bron. And Xiao we'll do that with. Oh, this is... oh, okay, this is... I thought it was a weapon, but it's not. It's... Hit chance against this target is in... all enemies. So that's basically like a free... Target cannot become hidden. That's like a free plus 30% chance to hit, basically, isn't it? What else does it do? Dark resistance. We probably are going to fight cultists in this one. I'm wondering if I give that to Simchi, actually. And we'll give him the strength gauntlets as well. Which we'll also give to Bronn. Along with probably the mask. Works pretty well. Anyone need... yeah, I think Solaris... I might give the endurance too, because... it's a little weak. There we go. I don't want him getting critted to death or something. Rowan, I think we'll stick with the good book. And... maybe just topping up bravery skills? No, we'll put that on Xiao, so she's kind of able to do that with herself. Rowan maybe... just mana regen. Generally tends to be useful. Yeah, give the loot. So let's save that setting. We'll save that there. Bronn will save there with the legendary daggers now. I'll have to overwrite that with the one I lost. I had that as another one. Luis, I think that was just your basic one. And Simchi, I don't know why these aren't sticking for you. We've got our setup, we've got our weapons and stuff done, we're going to donate. I'm actually wondering if there's checks within the dialogue of the... mind you, this is my highest group. I'm sure any checks we come across will be easy enough. I'm going to take... I was thinking about Death Ward, but I think we'll take the knowledge one as ever. Alright, let's go out. I'm going to do the siege. I have no idea what to expect from this one. Exciting though. It's been a while since we sort of pushed the story along fully, so... the day had finally arrived. As the Guildmaster surveyed the landscape from atop the walls, they could see an overwhelming mass of enemies closing in on the Guild. Their numbers surpassed the Guildmaster's expectations, and the adventurers accompanying the Guild shared the sentiment, evident in their pale expressions. The approaching army, being comprised of a diverse mix of cultists, bandits, Lefos, Jotuns, and even demons, started to form an encirclement around the Adventurer Guild, leaving no room for escape. Fortunately, the Guild was once an ancient military fortress, strategically positioned in a nearly impregnable location. Seeing that the enemy lacked any form of siege equipment, the Guildmaster was confident that even with their limited number of adventurers, they could withstand the assault for a considerable time. However, they had to ask themselves, for how long? There was no point in asking that question. For now, they only had to hope. Oh, we've lost bravery points already. Lovely stuff. Always great when that happens. We've got various events here. I suppose we want to do them all. Viola stood before them with a grim expression on her face. It seems the enemy isn't planning to siege the Guild for long, she reported. They've already started building siege equipment, and given their numbers, it won't be long until they're done. The Guildmaster sighed. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. For now, we can only wait and see what happens. If you've nothing better to do, maybe look for Falcon and Astrid. It seems they're having trouble with the novice adventurers. McCann, the merchant, is also still here for some reason. Otherwise, if you don't have anything else to do, come back to me. Okay. So, we're going to look around and prepare. Very well. I'll be here if you need me. So, let's go and do whoever this is. Falcon wore a worried expression, while Astrid seemed livid. We have a problem with the Novice Adventurers, Guildmaster, said Falcon. The problem is that they're cowards who'd rather die without a fight, Astrid added furiously. After a brief explanation, it became clear that most of the Novice Adventurers had lost any will to fight upon seeing the size of the enemy army. If we don't do anything about it, there won't be much help in the oncoming battles, Falcon explained, hoping the Guildmaster might have a solution. Simchi, born leader. The Guildmaster instructed Falcon and Astrid to gather the Novice Adventurers together so that Simchi could talk to them. He was perfectly suited to rally them. After a short while, all of them were assembled in front of Simchi, and a sense of hopelessness hung in the air. Evidently, these individuals had resigned themselves to a miserable fate, expecting nothing more than an undignified death. Simchi delivered a passionate speech urging the novice adventurers not to succumb to the bleakness of their situation, but to fight even harder for their survival. They emphasized that even in these dire circumstances, not all hope was lost. As they listened, their gaze became more and more determined with every word Simchi spoke. In the end, the novices let out a resounding battle cry, displaying their newfound determination. They were ready to fight until the bitter end. Well done, Simchi. Let's see what's in this room. Bron? Yeah, let yourself in. As a legendary... I didn't bring a legendary key, did I? Oh, I did. I brought one. What have we got? We've got another one of these. Right, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Who's this? Surprisingly, the merchant McCann was still present, engaging in selling various items to the adventurers around him. "Hello, Guildmaster. Glad to see you," he greeted cheerily, seemingly oblivious to the siege. The Guildmaster expressed surprise that McCann hadn't fled before the siege began. "Why would I? This is the perfect opportunity for business. Nothing makes selling easier than a crisis," McCann responded. "I'm actually completely out of stock of anything, truth be told." He raised a finger, adding, "However, I do have some items set aside for you, and you only, Guildmaster." He then pulled out 3 strange items that the Guildmaster had never seen before. "You can have one of these, free of charge," McCann offered. "Only one?" The Guildmaster raised an eyebrow. McCann chuckled under his mask. "Of course, I'm still a businessman after all. One gift is enough." Well, what do they do? "They're all unique consumables with powerful effects. This is the frozen bomb. It will freeze anyone in a 2x2 area for 2 turns without any chance to resist the effect. This is the Wing of Hope. It can completely remove the shaken status of any person and recovers even 50 bravery points. And lastly, this is the Love Potion. Throw this at any enemy and they'll get charmed for 2 rounds, unable to target the user, and with a good chance to turn on their allies during their turn." The Guildmaster had no idea what McCann was talking about, but knew better than to ask questions. We're going to take the Wings of Hope. Being able to increase bravery points seems like a nice one. McCann handed over the item. "A good choice, Guildmaster," said McCann. "I wish you good luck in the upcoming battles." Here we go. It's a consumable, so we don't need to put that on someone. Nice. Okay. What's this? The guild has enough materials for the adventurers to build some defences, but it was likely that what they can accomplish is rather limited before the enemy begins their attacks. Every adventurer gains the ability to restore 30 HP, SP, and 20 BP per battle. Yeah. Supply spots, that seems good. The adventurers began constructing supply depots in strategic locations around the guild. These would become invaluable in the upcoming battles, enabling the adventurers to resupply efficiently when needed. Yeah, that sounds cool. I don't think this is anything over here, so let's go and chat with Fiola, and we'll get this thing going. "You're back. Have you done everything you wanted to do?" "Yes, let's get it started." There was nothing else they could do. At this point, the only thing they could do was to wait and see what the enemy would do next. As the first day of the siege unfolded, the Guildmaster, armed with a spyglass provided by McCann, carefully observed the movements of the enemy army from the walls. The sounds of axes against trees echoed through the air as the invaders began chopping down the surrounding forest to procure materials for their siege equipment. Through the spyglass, the Guildmaster could see wooden ladders under construction. It was evident that the enemy intended to assault the walls sooner rather than later. Even more worrisome, however, was the realization that the enemy was also working on catapults. The knowledge that bombardment might soon commence filled the Guildmaster with a silent dread. Yet, the Guildmaster knew that for now there was little they could do to prevent the enemy's preparations. The defenders were left with no choice but to watch and wait, hoping for any signs or hints that might aid them in surviving the siege. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting shadows over the besieged fortress, the first day of the siege concluded without any direct confrontation. The night settled in, and the Guildmaster left the rest of the observation to one of the adventurers while retiring to their bed. However, it proved to be a very sleepless night. On the second day of the siege, the routine of the enemy army remained unchanged. Their focus still remained on the construction of their siege equipment, and once again there was no direct assault on the fortress. However, a small commotion occurred when it was discovered that McCann, the merchant, had mysteriously disappeared. The news circulated among the defenders, giving rise to whispers and speculation. The sudden vanishing act fueled rumours among the adventurers that there might be a hidden tunnel within the guild. However, as much as they tried to find one, there was none to be found. The guildmaster, accustomed to McCann's mysterious nature, didn't dwell too much on the merchant's disappearance. McCann has always been an enigmatic figure. For him to be able to just leave a besieged fortress on a whim didn't surprise the guildmaster. Instead, the guildmaster maintained their vigilance over the enemy's activities. The construction of siege equipment progressed at an alarming rate. The wooden ladders were nearing completion, and the catapults were also close to being finished. It was a disheartening sight, with the only upside being that the second day also ended peacefully. However, that would not last long. The tranquility of the siege ended on the third day as violent screams echoed through the guild. The guildmaster rushed to the walls to witness a horrifying sight. The enemy had commenced their bombardment, hurling massive boulders into the heart of the fortress. The boulders soared above the walls, descending upon the defenders with destructive force. The enemy's strategy became clear. They weren't targeting the walls, but instead sought to inflict casualties among the defenders. It seemed the attackers had deemed a direct assault on the walls too time-consuming, and opted for a tactic that aimed to weaken the defenders before a potential assault. Chaos erupted within the guild as adventurers scrambled for cover, seeking refuge from the deadly hail of boulders. The air filled with the deafening crashes of boulders colliding with the guild's structures, mixing with the screams of the unfortunate souls caught in the open, buried beneath one of the colossal stones. How long could they last? Taken some damage. And bravery points, okay. Right, we have more events to do. We'll start with the other. That's probably Fiola to get things moving along, so let's do other stuff. On the ground lay an unconscious adventurer bleeding from her head. It appeared that she'd managed to evade the boulders, but a flying debris had likely struck her. The other adventurers quickly carried her to the temple, where the healers led by Eden did their best to tend to the wounded. Assuring the group that she would be fine, the healers took charge of the unconscious adventurer. Oh, we got some BPs back. Okay, good. Sound. Okay, what about this one? The guildmaster approached a grisly scene where a novice adventurer lay on the ground, a massive rock from the enemy's catapults crushing one side of his body. Beside him, a fellow female novice knelt on the hard ground, desperately holding onto the hand that was still free, her tears streaming down her face. The grim reality was evident to everyone. There was no hope for the adventurer being buried beneath the rock. It was already a miracle the man still clung to life, even if just barely. Okay, I wonder if different traits might give us different options here, but we can offer to put the man out of his misery. The female adventurer, initially wearing a horrified expression, seemed on the verge of vehement protest. However, the weight of the reality pressed down on her, stifling any words of objection. Her gaze shifted to the man on the ground, whose exhausted smile conveyed a silent reassurance, a reassurance that seemed to say, "It's all right." Tears welled in her eyes as she clutched his hand tighter. She gently laid his hand on the ground, kissed his forehead and stepped away, granting the guildmaster the painful responsibility she couldn't bear. After a moment, the suffering of the man was no more. Gain BP. Albeit a small amount. What's this? Rogue stood near the gate, her gaze fixed on the sky, watchful for any sign that the enemy assault might resume. When she noticed the guildmaster and the adventurers approaching, she stated, "We have to do something about those catapults." "What did you have in mind?" the guildmaster asked. "The catapults are stationed somewhat outside their main army. If I go at night, I might be able to destroy some of their siege engines before they could respond," she explained, casting a glance at the adventurers. "However, I don't think I can do this alone." It was undoubtedly a risky plan. Even if the catapults were positioned outside the main camp, they would likely be guarded at night. If caught, escaping back to the guild might prove impossible. Let's do it. The adventurers agreed to join Rogue's plan. "Then I can only wish you good luck." We're counting. Oh, that's not Rogue. "We're counting on you," the guildmaster said. The bombardment continued until night finally arrived. Under the cloak of night, Rogue and the group of adventurers stealthily left the guild, heading towards the known locations of the catapults. Knowing that there were two separate sites where the catapults were seen, Rogue volunteered to handle one location alone, urging the adventurers to take the second. The group agreed, and they separated soon after, each sneaking towards their assigned location. As the adventurers approached the catapults at their assigned location, the sight of guards protecting the siege engines met their eyes. This was anticipated, and the real challenge now lay in dealing with the guards without raising an alarm in the main camp. Okay, so we have a dex check on Solaris. He has to roll an 8 to succeed, although that might be less because of Xiao. The distraction of the guards, I'm worried, would be a group check, and while Bronn would no doubt pass it, less than a 50% chance. I think we're going to firebolt. He only needs... Yeah, as long as he doesn't roll a 1, we're sound. There we go. Solaris focused intently, channeling the arcane energy to his fingertip, creating a small ball of fire. Seizing the right moment when the guards were distracted, Solaris skillfully shot the tiny flame directly at one of the catapults, igniting the smallest of fires. He repeated this process for each catapult, ensuring the fires went unnoticed. As the flame on the first catapult quietly grew, the guards remained oblivious. It was only when the fire became much bigger that they finally noticed the danger. Panic ensued as they attempted to extinguish the growing blaze, but lacking water, their efforts proved futile. With each catapult now engulfed in flames, the guards struggled to contain the spreading fire. By this time, the adventurers already had disappeared into the night. Returning to the guild under the cover of darkness, they encountered Rogue, who also had accomplished disabling the siege engines on her side. The reunited team made their way back to the guild and allowed themselves to have some hope for the outcome of the siege. The fourth day of the siege began, and this time the enemy launched a determined assault. Using a makeshift wooden bridge, they connected the stone bridge to the ledges of the cliff supporting the fortress. This allowed them to reach the walls with their ladders. Astrid assumed command of a group of skilled archers positioned on the walls, raining arrows down on the advancing forces. Despite causing numerous casualties, the enemy managed to place several ladders at different points on the wall. The adversaries finally initiated their attack on the walls, but they were met with fierce resistance from the defending adventurers. Instructors took charge of groups, contributing to the defense. Despite the adventurer guild's low numbers, the walls were easy to defend. Climbing enemies had to endure projectiles and face fierce resistance upon landing. It seemed, for a moment, that the walls would hold, and the enemy struggled to gain a foothold. Hello. However, a wounded runner suddenly approached the guildmaster, reporting a section of the wall in imminent danger of falling to the enemy. Led by a demonic being, the novice adventurers were unable to withstand the onslaught. Without hesitation, the guildmaster and their party swiftly moved towards the threatened location. There, they witnessed struggling novices facing a giant demonic monster with the upper body of a woman and the lower body of a snake. Wielding a giant glaive, the creature carved a bloody path among the novices with each swing. They wondered how that beast was able to climb the ladder with that kind of body, but it didn't leave them much time to ponder the question. Upon spotting the guildmaster and their party, the demon's eyes filled with hate. Slithering with unimaginable speed, it attacked them. Ooh, it's like a gorgon. Oh. I thought that was Hemlock for a second. It's a novice priest, defender, and rogue. Oh, look at that. It kind of looks a bit like the battlements. It's pretty cool. So who have we got? Oh, okay. Greater aspect of Leviatha. You're nothing. It's a skill. Empower while weakening others. What's this? Envious. Passive. At the start of each round, a random enemy will become the target of envy. If the unit gets taunted, instead of being taunted, the source of the taunt will become the envy target. Oh, and envy is... Caster has plus 30 accuracy against the target and deals 30% more damage. Additionally, they gain 50 dodge against attacks of opportunity or overwatches from other units. You know what I was saying about Earth being the most useless element? It's the one she's actually weakest against. Okay. Oh, we got some guys here as well. And here. That's quite cool. Right. Well, Xiao. I wonder if we can affect these guys with our bardic stuff. I think we should start off with Valor and Healing. Oh, it does affect them. Obviously they don't have mana. Okay. Bronn, I kind of just want to get up and just delete that enemy. What's he? Oh, that's his resupply. That's good. That's per battle, I think. I can check that. Per encounter. Yeah, so that's good. What's her... She's actually not that resistant to poison. I'm going to get up close and we're going to have a look at our sort of damage potential here. It's quite high. Yeah, I think we do this. 474, very nice, Bron. I also think we chuck some poison down, so I'm going to take... We're going to use 5. Let's just try and get it done. Why is his hit chance so low on those guys? Damn. Yeah, well, I mean, as long as we're putting it on her... Shit, she countered really hard. But she has got 77 poison on. Oh, we'll do that again. I should have used that to put his keep him hidden. I guess Bron's a little bit exposed there, but we can heal him up, so that's fine. What's this one? Not bad. I don't think we need to pull the emergency cord quite on that yet. That said, it's going to be difficult to get Rowan to a position where he actually can heal Bron. This is basically map wide. Oh. Oh! On it. Is that affecting everyone? Damn. Is that limited? Well, only by BP. I think instead what I'm going to do, we're going to put on physical resistance. And we'll begin to move Rowan a bit closer to the action. I could reset movement. I mean, it doesn't seem much point in doing that right now because I've used his AP anyway. I might do it on Solaris though. Pop him there. If I do a... Oh, okay. Let's not go there. Let's go there instead. So if I was to do this... It is 100% hitting that guy. Let's land there. I don't really want to reset his movement again. I can't get any closer, can I? Let's do that. Yeah, because he isn't very good at Earth. It's not doing a lot to her. It's going to put burning on these squares, which is probably a good thing. She resisted the fire, unfortunately. He didn't, though. I think I'll probably put the dodge on. Simchi. So we've got the flaming entrance here, I think obviously. Going to be hard to do that without injuring people. But maybe if we use our movement first to go like there, and then do this. Doesn't help hugely. It will, well... Not reset movement. If I could land, say, there, that would be good. I think I'm about to reset movement again. If we can lock down this Medusa, what's her... I don't think her stun resist is particularly high. So maybe I could have a go at stunning her. She resisted, damn it. What's this? Defensive stance. Active on self-protection. I mean, imagine she'll go for Bron. Others might not, though. Yeah, let's put that on. I'm going to put the Ice Blade on too. So if anything does come at him, he's going to be able to be quite effective. Bronn I'm worried about, I'll be honest. It was a 14% hit chance, so he's pretty elusive, Bronn, so that's good. They're going for them, which is fine by me. Luis is another one who's going to be a little tricky to get into the fight. Overdrive. Yeah. I mean, not against it. Let's bring him back. Let's put Overdrive on and then see where that can get him. Where does that get him? You can get to there. And we can do this. Don't necessarily want to end up in the fire. Do that. You can put Earth on his sword. I'm gonna have to leave it there because he can't really do anything else. I mean, he could. Leave that for now. Oh, okay. Well, they're going for the novices. I'm not opposed to that, to be honest. The novices are surprisingly strong. Oh wow, well done, Bronn. Still worried about him, but he survived 2 hits from the demon, so that's good. Oh wow, they're reinforcing. I didn't realise that would be happening. I mean, we've almost killed the demon. I'm hoping that might be fight over then. If they're reinforcing every time. Well, we've got Bronn. I don't particularly like the idea of getting countered again. So what I might do is just teleport away. Put this on so he doesn't lose his hidden. And I'll chuck a knife at her. Could chuck a poison thing as well, and I'll see what damage the knife's doing. Pretty good. Good crit chance. And we've got loads of guys acting. Let's just do it. Ah, the sneak attack. And the counter. Gotcha. Is that it? That's not it. Okay, we've got to keep going on these guys. I wonder how many reinforcements they've got coming. Sinchi. Maybe we can come lock this guy down. This is going to be a tricky little corner. Let's come this way. I haven't really got a lot. This is why I'm a bit neutral on Guardians, to be honest, because I haven't got a lot that will boost his damage. He's doing a fair bit there, I suppose. Yeah, countered, so he can keep countering as well. Going frozen. Oh, and the chain. Very nice. Thank you, Luis. 2 lovers there. Okay, well, we'll start moving Xiao in a little bit, but obviously she's map wide in what she can do. So let's get some mana back up. So that's triggering twice now, which is rather nice. Let's also give people, I mean, dodge or protection. Don't know really. They're both good. Let's do protection this time. And that's affecting our little neutral, well, not neutral, our little allies as well. Solaris. These guys might need some help against these Lephos. Yeah, I mean, it's actually strong enough just to nuke that. I'm going to take a little accuracy on it though. 78's not brilliant. 100, however, is pretty good. Rowan getting a bit closer to the action. I think we'll heal Bronn. I think that's probably the priority there. It's a shame that guy's there, or I'd put one of his little line attack things through him. This guy... it's kind of the same, whatever you put on him, really, so I think we'll just hit him. Oh, we should kill the ladders. I've just realised they've got health bars. Okay, yeah, that's what we need to do. Guys, go for the ladders. Don't know why I'm saying that out loud. It's going to have to be next turn now. We're going to get probably another round of reinforcements, I guess. Why did you go in that fire? I mean, there was a non-burning square available. Okay, they didn't spawn that go, which is good. But I still think we should take them down. Let's give a holy weapon to Simchi. You can do a bit more damage with it. Bron, I think I want to get over there and do something about this ladder. Some more bravery points coming in. Damn, it's quite tanky, actually. Surprisingly so. It's not going to be an instant takedown, that's for sure. Xiao, let's keep moving you in. Let's put some damage on everyone. Some dodge, I suppose, as well, couldn't hurt. Simchi, we want to send someone around to start. We should be working on that. Okay, let's start with this. Got the stun, it's always good. They're protected anyway, so I don't need to fire that up just yet. Solaris, what are these? Yeah, they're not resistant to anything in particular. Can I get fire? I'm going to need to get a bit closer. Do a fireball maybe. Bit burning? No, it resisted. Lewis, I'd like to get over there. Be a little tricky. Maybe instead we'll come here and try and get this guy. 95%. Feels good. Reset movement and have a go at this. I kind of feel like we need to get going on this. I'll leave very low on bravery. I think that's that ladder gone. Sweet. Nice one, Luis. Yeah, still concentrating on our allies. I thought it was Solaris then, all low on health, but no. They're not doing too bad. Okay, so we're getting reinforcements in now, which sucks. Got rid of one ladder though, which is good. Rowan, do you have a rally skill? I don't think that's helpful right now. Yes, just keep everyone protected. BP back. Everyone could probably do with a little heal top up. Take one action as well, and we're just gonna keep Xiao invisible for this turn, I think. Simchi, well, I think we can finish this guy off. He goes down. I'll deal with some of these. Reset movement? Nah. Brawn. Blade fan would actually, yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. Get rid of the ladder. And get rid of this guy. 557? It's not quite the record. We've got over 600 now on Stoneheart. Solaris. Well, we want to... Maybe Firestorm there. Maybe if we just set the ladder on fire. Kind of help. Resisted it again. I mean, it's sitting in fire. Do that. I'll get another... Oh, okay. I thought he had the elemental cost reduction. I guess he doesn't. Let's do that. Still resist. Why is it fireproof? Don't know. Luis, oh, we can get some of this going again. Should we do a charge? Where's my charge? I don't exactly have a charge on him, so let's just move one of them. I don't think we're getting out with that priest alive because he's got 40 poison on him now. Yeah, there he goes. That has gone though. Is that it? Is that victory? No. Okay, so we've got to finish off these enemies then. Well, let's get some mana coming back in. She actually has... Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's get everyone's bravery topped up. I'm assuming it carries through. And what's this? Restores 100 BP. Oh, maybe we should do that. It's going to no, it cost her all hers, so that's probably not a great idea. Sweet. Someone else has that, would be quite useful. Bron, though, yeah. Kill? Ooh, just a graze. That's okay though, we can probably finish this guy off. Got 28, what's Rowan doing? He's doing 27, that's a bit annoying. So we'll do Holy Light. 92, let's trust. Here he goes. Oh, so yeah, we can do... If we use Simchi's movement to get like there, and do one of these. Why is that not? Oh, it's because there's a column there. Let's go there. We can probably reset movement. Oh, we're going to need an action point as well. Stun could be quite effective, although I think we can just kill this guy. There we go. Excellent. We ended that in pretty good shape. With all our increases to bravery and everything. I think we can make a skill potion out of that. That'd be good. As the demonic creature fell beneath the combined might of the party, a surge of renewed determination swept through the defending adventurers. With the monstrous threat neutralised, they rallied against the remaining enemy forces, driving them back from the walls. The clash of steel and the crackling of magic resonated across the fortress as the adventurers reclaimed control. The fighting persisted throughout the day. the defenders pushing back the enemy with everything they had. As the sun began to descend, casting a warm glow over the battlefield, the attackers, unable to maintain their assault, finally withdrew. A collective cry of victory erupted amongst the adventurers. Hope, like a seed, started to take root in the hearts of the defenders, and many started to talk about the future again. Although the situation remained dire, the Guildmaster allowed the adventurers to revel in their moment of triumph. On the 5th day, an eerie calm settled over the fortress. The enemy, instead of launching another assault, seemed content to simply maintain their siege and leave the defenders alone. The Guildmaster couldn't shake a nagging sense of unease over the sudden change of tactics. Throughout the day, the defenders remained vigilant, their eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of movement. Tensions lingered, and the fortress was enveloped in an atmosphere of cautious anticipation. However, as the sun dipped below the skyline? As the sun dipped below the horizon, the day concluded without any incidents. The 6th day started with a horrifying revelation that sent shockwaves through the fortress. The guild's supply store had been set ablaze. The guildmaster, responding immediately to the report, arrived at the scene only to find the store completely destroyed. Nothing was left. The guildmaster's mind raced with questions. Was this the work of the enemy, and was it the reason they decided to take their time? If so, how do they know where the supplies were gathered, and how did they get in? Despite the numerous questions, the guildmaster had no answers, but there was no time to dwell on uncertainties anyway. The guildmaster issued orders to search for any signs of intruders and commanded everyone to pool together whatever food could be salvaged from personal reserves within the guild. At the end of the day, no intruders could be found, and the gathered food supply was woefully insufficient to sustain the besieged adventurers for more than a few days, even with the strictest rationing. Days 7 to 9 were peaceful, but the fortress remained on edge. The lack of food weighed heavily on the morale of the adventurers, and it didn't improve with the threat of a still unknown intruder in their midst. The only thing they could do was double the guards at the gate to prevent any possible attempt to open it from within. However, as the guildmaster's stomach rumbled, they wondered how much longer they could last. Okay, is this a trap? Sure. Magica was drawing some sort of magic circle on the ground. Every so often she would look at the circle, shake her head and start redrawing parts with new symbols. The guildmaster approached and asked her what she was doing. From close up they could see the dark circle around Magica's eyes. She looked as if the lack of food was not the only thing affecting her. I am attempting to devise a spell that might alleviate the sensation of hunger. Regrettably, my previous attempts, perhaps due to insufficient sleep or proper nutrition, have yielded no success. Nonetheless, there is a glimmer of hope with this latest iteration. She drew a final mark on the circle and then addressed the adventurers. Would any of you be willing to test its effectiveness? I mean, I don't know what the effect is going to be. They might have to pass a check, in which case Xiao might be a good choice. Xiao stepped onto the inscribed circle and Magica commenced chanting a spell. The magical symbols illuminated, enveloping Xiao in a soft glow. After a brief moment, the light subsided. And how do you feel? Magica inquired. Xiao could still tell that she felt hungry, but she was overall less burdened by the feeling. Not exactly the outcome I envisaged. However, it matters little now, as I can discern that I lack the strength for further attempts, Magica conceded. If you would excuse me, Guildmaster, she added, before finally slumping down. Alarmed for a moment, the Guildmaster soon realised that Magica had merely fallen asleep. They then asked some of the nearby novice adventurers to carry her to a bed. Okay, she's gained some resistances for an encounter. Okay. We'll try this one. Gathered around a makeshift campfire, a group of adventurers sat together, and Tavi was seen distributing cups of beer to everyone. Spotting the guildmaster and their fellow adventurers, she approached and handed them drinks too. Just for today on the house, she announced with a warm smile. The alcohol wouldn't still their hunger, but it could offer a bit of comfort in these challenging times. Vincent occupied a stool near the campfire, skillfully playing his lute. His condition seemed surprisingly better than many others, making the Guildmaster wonder if Vincent possessed an unexpected resilience they hadn't expected from him. However, a closer look revealed the subtle application of makeup, hinting at a conscious effort to maintain appearances. Meeting the Guildmaster's gaze, Vincent responded with a smile, urging them not to shatter the facade. Vincent began to play the song he'd composed about the Adventurer Guild. He sang of their humble origins and their earnest endeavours to make a living. He recounted their trials and tribulations at the hands of the Bandit King, their involvement in divine matters, and their triumph over the witch. Vincent sang of the adventurers' accomplishments, the fallen comrades, their sacrifices, heroism, and above all their humanity. The song concluded with a powerful message emphasising that they were heroes, and heroes don't fall easily. The performance struck a chord with the audience, and some were moved to tears. Many of the adventurers had joined the guild at their lowest points, and not many had told them that their lives mattered. In response, cheers erupted, and the rallying cry, "For the Adventurer Guild!" echoed through the air. The Guildmaster, too, joined in. Awesome BP up. Very nice. Thank you, Vincent. Okay, we brought quite a lot of potions with us, so let's top up some folks. Just make sure we're going into the next fight as prepared as we can be. That's good. We've still got this thing as well. Restores 40 BP and removes shaken. So we've got to remember we've got that. It's a one-time use thing though. Fiola looked slightly pale when the group saw her. The Guildmaster, feeling irritated, asked what she did with their food ration they gave her yesterday. "I gave it to an adventurer. They can make better use of that energy than me," she said in a tone as if she didn't want to hear any complaint from the Guildmaster. The Guildmaster was about to say something but gave up. They were too hungry to argue right now. We can take a look around and see what everyone else is doing. Oh, I guess that... I kind of meant... I thought that would involve some conversation, but no. Let's retire for the day. Feeling tired and hungry, the Guildmaster decided to go to bed early that day. Oh dear, everyone's lost health. Oh, and lost BP too, great. Sleep didn't come easy for the Guildmaster. There were so many issues that needed to be resolved and it kept them awake. Suddenly, a noise near the door roused them. Initially dismissing it, they soon realised that the door was opening. As they stood up, a novice adventurer entered, seemingly normal at first. However, the glint in their eyes and the dagger in their hands revealed their hostile intent. Swiftly, the adventurer attacked, pushing the Guildmaster to the ground. With a crazed determination, the assailant aimed to drive the dagger into the Guildmaster's chest. Desperate, the Guildmaster tried to resist, but the situation was dire. Just as the dagger threatened to pierce their skin, a second person entered the room and rammed the assailant away with their body. It was Simchi. The assailant, thrown off, hit the head at the wall and fell unconscious. Simchi quickly explained that several novice adventurers had turned hostile and attacked the gate guards. Without wasting time, they hurried towards the gate, discovering a winged female demon surrounded by enthralled novice adventurers. Understanding that this demon can seemingly manipulate adventurers, it became clear how it could hide itself for so long, and how they could so easily identify and destroy their supply store. Now it had gathered enough thralls to attempt an attack on the gates. The rest of Simchi's party soon arrived. Realizing the urgency, the Guildmaster instructed Simchi's party to deal with the demon. Acknowledging the severity of this situation, the adventurers nodded and immediately engaged in battle with the demon and their former allies. Got some charmed teeps. I mean, I imagine our priority here, look at the big gate, is this demon here. We're gonna want to take them down ASAP, I think. Let's restore some BP. And let's empower. We'll do a healing next time round. Yeah. Bron. Let's get right up there on that demon. I haven't actually looked at what she's got going on. Well, it's nighttime and enemies are going to gain... are going to be less accurate, so that sucks. Oof, charm thing's not nice. How many hit points has she got? She's pretty tanky, I'm not going to lie. Bron, we're going to reset your movement then. Around them. Don't have to attack the adventurers. I'm hoping if we kill the demon that the others might not be hostile anymore. I'm going to put this on though to maintain his cloak. I might have to reset movement again. I mean, sure. She's not resistant to poison. Let's buy 3 AP. Thinking we do this. Crit would be nice. 570. Nice one, Bron. And probably a poison bomb. This is target gains 52 poison. This one is target gains 77 poison. Only 50% chance to hit her, though. What was it with this? 44. Okay. What's this? That's 39. Okay. I think I have to do this. It's going to take him really low, but we need to reliably get her poisoned. 77. Okay. Not bad, Bron, as an opening gambit. Let's put a holy weapon on Luis. We'll move Rowan a bit closer. You might be needed for heals. Solaris. What's her... Yeah, she's pretty resistant to stuff, to be fair. Doesn't mean we can't hurt her, though. You might get attacked. Oh, God damn it. Ah, did they get more than one shot? Oh, that sucks. Alright, you're annoying me. You die. I mean, I can't take any more. That's that. Simchi. Reset the movement now, and then we'll do a fiery landing. It's a shame about this adventure. Well, I don't really want to hit Bron either. He does that, he could... He doesn't have a charge. Crit the demon. Okay, we're going to reset movement again because I want him here. We'll put on... Oh, what's the Ice Blade? That's per rest. That doesn't count. Even though it's been days since he used it last, it apparently doesn't count. Can we stun her? Potentially. Yes. Well, that'll be a big help. Luis, it's going to be a similar story, I think. But we might as well do this now to avoid the attacks of opportunity. Sure, stick that on. Why not? We're going to reset movement. That should get him into position. We'll put on ice. I don't think it makes too much difference. Gonna need it. We're using up all our bravery here. But that's okay. We're here to kill a demon, so... Nice! Sounds like that might be it. Zoomed in. Yeah, there we go. So like I suspected, the ones that she charmed just turned back after we fought them. The demon lay defeated and the gates were secure once again. Yet the Guildmaster could see the toll the battle had taken on the adventurers. Struggling against their own comrades was a bitter experience and the mental strain was obvious. Recognising the need for rest, the Guildmaster ordered everyone to return to their quarters and attempt to get some sleep. A sombre silence filled the air as the adventurers withdrew. In the quiet aftermath, the Guildmaster hoped that a miracle would occur. On the dawn of the 10th day of the siege, an unusual atmosphere hung in the air. Something was amiss, and the Guildmaster couldn't quite put their finger on it. Something smelled wrong, or rather, good. Driven by curiosity, the Guildmaster hurried outside, finding fellow adventurers already gathered in the courtyard. Now here, the Guildmaster could finally tell what was wrong. Somebody was cooking a meal. It was in fact McCann, who was cooking a giant pot of stew over a makeshift campfire. Greeting them in a playful tone, McCann exclaimed, "Oh, what a shame! You all woke up earlier than I expected. I wanted to surprise you with breakfast, just like my mother used to cook for me." With McCann's return came crates filled with food, a welcome sight for the hungry and fatigued adventurers. This was such a welcoming sight to the Guildmaster that they didn't dare question how McCann managed to enter the guild, or how he managed to carry all the supplies inside, or how he even knew that they were starving. None of it mattered. Adventurers eagerly assisted McCann in preparing the meals, and soon everyone enjoyed their first proper meal in days. In a moment of privacy, the Guildmaster expressed gratitude to McCann for the supplies. However, the tone shifted unexpectedly when McCann made an unexpected admission. Without skipping a beat, he said, "I poisoned the food, Guildmaster." The courtyard fell silent as McCann's unexpected revelation echoed through the air. Adventurers halted their eating, their expressions shifting to horror as they processed this shocking statement. The atmosphere hung heavy with tension until, to everyone's surprise, both the Guildmaster and McCann began to laugh. "I see you finally get my humour," McCann declared mischievously. The initial shock gave way to a wave of relieved laughter as others joined in, breaking the tension. Finally, laughter has returned to the guild. Got some healing. BP'd be nice. Got some BP back. Good, good, good. Well done, McCann. Okay. Now, I've no idea how much longer this mission is going to take, but we've still got a little bit of time in the video, so we'll carry on for now. Barrett approached the Guildmaster and the adventurers. The Guildmaster had hardly seen Barrett outside his forge ever since the siege started. After all, he was working tirelessly to keep everyone's equipment in shape. "Your equipment needs some maintenance," Barrett said. "I'll take care of it. I don't know, though, how much time is left until the next attack. Should I prioritise the armour or the weapons?" he asked. Armour. Let's keep people alive longer. "I'll do my best, Guildmaster," Barrett responded. "I wish you good luck," he said one last time before Barrett carried the armors with him back to his workshop. We have gained protected for the next encounter. That's pretty good. Someone over here. As the Guildmaster and the adventurers made their rounds, Emily approached them carrying several potions in her arms. "Guildmaster, I've just made a new batch of potions for everyone, and here are some I saved for you," she said, handing them to the adventurers. Afterwards, her face carried a worried expression as she asked, "Is it true? They say that there's going to be a final assault?" "Well, it seems like it, yes," the Guildmaster answered. Do you think we can win?" she asked nervously. The Guildmaster smiled and patted her head. "I don't know, but if things turn south, try to escape. Try asking McCann. If it's him, I'm sure he's able to get both of you out of here somehow." Emily tried to protest, but the Guildmaster cut her off. "No back talk, young lady." A sad look was on Emily's face, but in the end she nodded. Ooh, those are quite nice potions. We've gained some elixirs, cures, and bloodthirst. Alrighty, well, we're doing okay so far. We could do a little bit of topping up of mana and stuff if we're going into some sort of final battle. To top that up. Could we use this now? I might give it to Bronn. It did some. Didn't do a huge amount, but still. And a Shao. So we're not looking... Solaris... yeah, everyone's low on bravery points, but we're not looking too bad, all things considered. Right, let's chat to Fiola. Let's get this thing underway. Despite Fiola looking much healthier now, she still wore a worried expression. "Some of the adventurers on the lookout have reported that the enemies built a ram," she said. "I think this is it. They're intended to end it with the next assault." Now the Guildmaster also became worried. Although their food situation had been resolved, it was still a fact that they were outnumbered, and defending the guild if the gates were breached seemed challenging. However, the Guildmaster could not see any way to stop the ram. After pondering it for a while, they began to sigh. Well, at this point there's nothing else we can do other than to do our best in the upcoming fight. Hearing the answer, Fiola fell silent. She started. "If we didn't make it," it seemed like she'd had trouble saying it, but then she looked at the Guildmaster and said, "I want you to know that I don't hate you." The Guildmaster was startled for a moment and didn't know how to respond, wondering if she was trying to make a joke. However, she looked at him with serious eyes. There was only one right answer the Guildmaster could give back. I don't hate you either, despite what I might have said, they admitted. For a moment it was silent around them until the Guildmaster excused themselves to watch over the enemy's activity. It's going to be really weird talking to her next time, he thought to himself. Let's wait for the final assault then. The Guildmaster stood on top of the walls, gazing at the enemy's camp. Inside it was a giant ram that would surely tear their gate apart, and there was little that they could do about it. Falcon soon joined his side.
So this is it, huh? In a few hours we'll die, unless some divine intervention's gonna save us.
Falcon commented, resigned. From what I've learned about the gods so far, I wouldn't place my hope on them, he responded. However, I still believe in Lily.
Calling the divine messenger by her name? How blasphemous,
Falcon said, chuckling. A moment of lightness hung in the air, albeit fleeting, before Falcon's demeanour changed, and his next words carried a heartfelt sincerity.
If this is the end, then I'd like you to know that it's been an honour to have you as our Guildmaster. The Guild never would have become what it is now without you. I'm sure Guildmaster Fran would have been proud of what you've done.
The Guildmaster smiled in response and replied, Thanks, Falcon. As the Guildmaster reflected on their time as the leader of the Guild, they realised that what started as a duty out of feelings of guilt towards their deceased friend had grown into a genuine fondness for the Guild and its people. I'm getting sentimental, they thought sarcastically. Suddenly, movement started in the enemy camp, signalling the beginning of the final assault. It was time to alert everyone and prepare for the enemy's last push. This time, the enemy is that a word? The enemy forewent the walls and instead pushed their newly built ram towards the gate. The Guild's archers did their best to rain arrows on the enemy, causing significant damage, but the ram remained unharmed and barely slowed down. Some mages attempted to cast spells on it, but the enemy's own spellcasters protected it fiercely. Eventually the ram reached the gate. The gate took hit after hit, each blow putting more strain on the wooden material and bulging it inwards. And then, with one final powerful hit, the gate sprang open. It had been breached. A giant rider led the enemy charge into the Guild. The warrior was larger than any man they'd ever seen. Was it even a man? It mattered little. The adventurers knew only one thing. The final battle for the Guild had begun.
Kill them.
Right. Well, what have we got here? The Emperor's Champion. He's got 2,000 health, and he's highly resistant to poison. He's undead though, so I think we might be able to poison him then, because of Bron's corpse rot skill. So if he drops below half health, he'll come off his horse. He's got true sight, which means Bron's not going to get sneak attacks. Okay. Fire, probably the best thing to use against him other than holy stuff. It's $0. I mean, he's going to be easy to hit, but he can tank, so... Yeah. Oh, and there's waves. Oh, God. Right. This is a pickle. And we can poison him, but it's going to take a while to chew through 2,000 health. Xiao, let's just get bravery up. Start with a protected, maybe? That'll affect the allies as well, so that's pretty good. Bron, I mean, we'll get you forward. I don't want to just use all your bravery and stuff right now, though. Actually, should we just let them come to us? I don't even know if the champion will come to us, to be fair. Might be better to get someone like this and do a blade fan. We're going to want to keep him hidden, though. The champion will be able to see him, however. For others, not so much. start with one. So I can't do the Blade Fan, but I could maybe lob in a poison. I think that's good on the cultists, because as we know, they're a bit tricky in that they come back. 77's pretty nice, though. I think I'm going to leave it there, because this is going to be a long fight, I think. Rowan. I think we need to put on a couple of protections for everyone. They're already protected, but let's put physical resistance up. I don't think they're really doing elemental damage, these guys. Let's get them a bit closer to the action for potential healing. Solaris. I mean, like a nice firestorm there would be good, so I think I am going to push him up a bit further. I mean, he can... Yeah, we're going to have to reset that again. If we can kind of lock down this area with like a nice... I mean, I say lock down, it's not doing a huge amount of that, but let's put it on anyway. Some stuff's going to have to wander through that. There we go. That'll help some. Per quest. Yeah, okay. I thought these things would recharge more often than they actually have. Solaris is a bit of a concern, actually. Might have to reset his movement again and just bring him back. At least these guys will shield him a bit. Simchi. Obviously we can get him a bit closer. It might be nice to sort of drop him in there, so again let's reset movement. Might have to potentially do that again. I want to land on like that spot, I think, or that spot. We have got the supplies to replenish some of this. I just think getting our tank in there is going to be a good policy. I mean, possibly just shielding up would be the main thing to do. Although he is already protected, so... Maybe we'll just... Alright, let's buy an attack. We'll hit this berserker. Let's counter all. Let's get in a bit of a swinging match here. Active on self-protected. I mean, he's protected anyway, so does it's per turn. Well, okay, this is... Yeah. You can do it for a few turns, and we will... Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's put it on. Massive protection stacks. Let's do it. Simchi's just going to tank while other guys are doing what they can. Maybe we can just keep things in fire and poison. That would be quite good. Can do this all day. Oh dear. Sleep? I resisted it. Nice one, Simchi. Okay, Lewis. He's... Yeah, I don't like that. Probably have need of it, but... I think I'll put it on. A lot of his BP. We won't be able to reset movement, but he is moving further. And I can get in on this guy. Hit Bronn. So let's just do that. I haven't got an attack. I'm going to use one. Let's put on a damage. If I put on a damage, that hopefully means it will kill this cultist. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. I mean, we're making a decent start here, I think. It's going to be very tough, though. If those sharpshooters are going to be stacking poison on guys, we might need to take care of them, otherwise they're just going to pick everyone off. Don't mind that. Try it if you like. For a 2-hole crit, we're going to counter it and kill you. Just noticed it's on its slower setting. I'll speed up the animations and stuff next time I can. Don't think I can until it's my turn next. Come on, take a swing at him, I dare you. Oh, not Simchi. I kind of meant Luis. They are getting reinforcements. It is a little while though, but we do need to start working on that champion a bit. So I don't know how many reinforcements will come in, potentially quite a lot. Oh, that's a shame. Might counter though, killed him. Nice. Very low chance to hit that one. Got a stun though, nice. Nicely played. Okay, so we got Bronn. I think the plan is going to be to chuck some poison bombs on this square if I can. I don't particularly want to venture into the fire though, is the problem. That's actually hitting the boss. In that case, I think we're going to do a couple of them. Okay, not terrible. Just thinking about Bronn. We could do. I think we do another one. Let's do another one. Actually, succeeding in getting poison on this guy is going to be pretty huge, I think. 231. Okay, there's 10% of his health per turn. It's good. It's not enough. You know what? Let's do another one. 308 per turn. Okay. That's about as much as we can do, Bronn. So that's good. Oh no! I thought he'd stay hidden. Oh no. He is hard to hit though. Let's start moving Xiao up. Well, let's give everyone a little mana boost. Take a couple of those. I'm not quite sure what she's going to do yet, but what else have we got down here? Yeah, we'll save that maybe. This is kind of what I was thinking of. Yeah, so let's do a little rally. A few of us need a little top up. That'll do. Simchi. I mean, these guys are very dead. What could we do? We could taunt, we could stun. He's still protected, isn't he? So I think he's okay. Get Luis acting a bit sooner. Probably be helpful. Okay. Gone through the fire, so he was on fire now as well. Just to do that to someone. He is undead, so if we could land some healing on the boss as well, that would be good. What about a mass heal up there? Can't quite hit him yet, so let's gain movement. I might position him behind the barricade. I don't trust his charging ability. So what's that doing? It's 50 to 61. It's not a huge amount, I'll be honest. EP cost 40. Just wondering if that would hit the all the undead there as well. Truth is, I don't know. Give it a go. Robin's face. I don't think it did hit, although it gave barriers. I mean, it did some good stuff. I don't think it hit the undeads though, which was a shame. Solaris. I'll just come forward a little bit. It is hurting him. The question is it hurting him enough? I don't think there's a lot more we can do though, quite honestly. I'll do the fireball. We could try and hit this guy too. Yeah. Oh no, I've just realised. And the burning stacks, so with the poison we're going to be stacking as well. That's hopefully going to start making a bit of a difference with that boss. So probably need to do something about these two. It's not bad. Does the moon thing, does that affect allies? I don't think that's hitting Simchi, you know. It's probably not going to have many better opportunities to use this thing. Rid of him. Oh, chain attack going. Keep going. Hit back. Oh, we're starting to make a dent in these guys. Keep going, Simchi. Sweet. It's Luis's turn. He's still got another attack, potentially. Is that per rest? Okay, well that's it for that. Blade Ignition. If I could move him and use that, that would be pretty good. What's the range on it? It's exactly around him. If I was to position him, say here. Don't know how to get him there, though. I do. Do this. Now for the blade ignition I need 3 AP, so I've moved them down to... yeah, okay. But we're going to do it anyway. This might hit Simchi is the only thing. Simchi is pretty tanky right now. Yeah, it's fine. He can take that 5 damage. Cool, nice one, Luis. Starting to see some enemies just dying to stuff now. Yeah, we're going to hit back. He's going to hit back again. Right, can we get the kill? Not quite. He missed. Actually, the barricade was no protection whatsoever. Oh, I forgot to speed up the animations. Do apologise. Well, I'll remember that for next time. Ah, clever. The AI does use heal on the undead units. Oh, you're gonna die doing that. Actually, no, because he's got a barrier on. He's alright, actually. Right. Back to me. Now that's gone. Okay, we've got 4 rounds. I think we can do it. So, we have Bronn, obviously. He's gained a lot of BP back. Are we doing something to regenerate that? I can't remember, honestly remember. But we're gonna come and we'll lob another couple of poison bombs at him. So that corpse rot thing is fantastic. 428 per turn now. I think we do another one. Maybe another 2. We want to finish this thing quickly, and he seems to be regaining a good number of bravery points per turn. I don't know how, but why not take advantage of it, eh? So 548. He's getting there. Okay, I think we'll take this off now, seeing as he's not actually shielded. Or stealth, I should say. There we go. Xiao, people don't really need healing. But maybe some power and dodge would be nice. Could give Bronn another turn, actually. I haven't used this yet. And yeah, let's just take one of these and we'll do a dodge. Sima Shi, well, he's doing pretty well here, just kind of holding the fort, but if the battle has kind of moved away from him a little bit. I don't want him to, yeah, I don't want to use all his BP just trailing that guy around the map, so let's just work on stuff over here. Oh, he's dead! Oh no, he came off his horse. Okay. It hasn't reset his poison though. He's pulled everyone in. On a whirlwind strike. We've got barrier up, so it's not too bad. Rowan could probably do with not being here though. Are we going to get hit if he moves? Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, maybe this? What's that doing? 35 to 48. What's just a simple heal doing? 50 to 60. What does this do, though? That also makes him vulnerable, doesn't it? So that's probably worth doing. Oh, he's going to get countered, but he missed. Okay. How much does his healing cost now? Still 3, so take a couple of points. We'll throw on some... do another one of those. Well, he's vulnerable already, so chuck that on. 940, so it's below... Well, as we know, he's below half health now. Solaris. We want to keep up the burn, I think. Can't quite hit him. Chain. So he's taking basically 600 per turn damage now on our damage over time stuff we've done. Yeah, we want this to be over as quick as possible, so let's just stack on some more burn. Didn't actually resisted the burn that time, but it was still damage. Luis, let's take care of these guys. Sweet. Because I don't know if it does end with the boss's death is the thing. It's possible we'll have to mop up the rest of the units, and if so, we don't want to run out of time and have them come back. Have them reinforce. We've done quite well keeping these guys alive. I mean, putting all like the protection and the barriers and stuff, it's definitely helped. Grazed. wearing him down. Okay, Bronn. Star of the show. So he isn't quite dead. So let's, we could try... So let's try a big finish, shall we? What are we doing? 160 to 180, 40% crit. Now what's the deal with this one? Oh, I don't have enough BP for this one. This is still a good move though. Let's see what it does. 177 chain attack. I can't really afford another one, but let's portal away. Oh yeah, that was the free turn we gave him. Excellent. Here we could restore some bravery points. We could do some healing as well, maybe. Now, hopefully that lion guy's dead now. If everything happens as I'm hoping it does, yeah. Gone. I was expecting some bullshit like another lifeline or something, but we got it done. Nothing amazing treasure-wise. The adventurers defeated the enemy's champion, but weren't sure if it amounted to anything. More and more enemies started to pour in from the gates, and as the adventurers battled desperately against the overwhelming tide, fatigue began to wear down their stamina. The Guildmaster couldn't help but wonder if this was the end for the Adventurer Guild. Just as all hope seemed to be lost, a single hot sound cut through the chaos, the resonating blast of a horn. Could it be? Hope ignited within the Guildmaster as they rushed to a safe vantage point. There on the horizon, an army bearing the banner of House Greyhorn emerged. Yes! The Guildmaster's exclamation echoed through the fortress. Adventurers, help has arrived! Stay strong and fight them back! Victory will be ours! The news sparked a renewed vigour in the adventurers, who fought with even greater determination. As they pushed back the enemy, the Guildmaster observed the army of Greyhorn charging into the flanks of the enemy forces. The sudden, unexpected attack swiftly led to the breaking of the enemy's formation. With the pincer attack between the newly arrived army and the Adventurer Guild, the followers of the Emperor were soon routed, and the battle came to an end. Exhausted adventurers collapsed to the ground, but a final victorious cry echoed through the guild. The Adventurer Guild was saved. Wow, that was a long mission. But look at the XP, we got 300,000 XP, which is pretty cool. Gonna see some levels coming in, hopefully. Didn't really get much in the way of valuables, I don't think, but wowza, we're gonna see some... I don't think it'll be triple levels, but we're definitely gonna... Oh, tell you what, Bronn might have triple leveled. Maybe not. But we're gonna see double levels for those guys, which is good news, because they're gonna get towards max level pretty soon. Wow, that was a good one. Oof. That was a tough fight, that last one. I mean, defeat the Emperor's champion. Swordmaster. Oh, we got the Swordmaster as well. Boring. Whoa, easy there. And Fiola. Hey, get off me. I'm so glad that you're still fine. I was so worried. I didn't know what to do if we were too late. If anything had happened to you, then Calm down. Don't cry into my blouse. I already told you there was no need to worry. Of course the Adventurer Guild wouldn't fall that easily.
Weren't you just as worried? That's why you insisted on coming with us.
Brother? Thanks for coming to our aid. We wouldn't have been able to last much longer without you.
It's the least we could do for the Adventurer Guild after what you've done for us. Although it took some convincing on my parents for them to send me. You should have seen the Divine Messenger and my little sister tear into them when they tried to make excuses.
You didn't stand idly by either, brother. I've never seen you talk to father and mother like that.
Well, it's not like they had any high opinions of me in the first place.
I really don't know how to repay you for all you've done.
How about a celebration in your tavern? I'm sure your adventurers would also like to let loose after everything they've gone through.
That sounds like a great idea. Anything if it gets this crybaby off me. Would you please let go? Never. Guildmaster? What's the matter, Eden?
The witch, she has woken up.
Oh.
Please, go without me. I'll join you later.
Oh, please go without me. I'll join you later. I've got something I had to do first. How are you? You need to tell us where the Emperor's body is. Didn't you see what he's done? He nearly killed you with a curse to keep himself safe. He doesn't deserve your loyalty. That curse... I placed it on myself a long time ago. When I first joined him, Many of his followers were against it. No one could trust a girl from a demonic tribe like mine. So to prove my loyalty, I placed a curse on myself and gave the Emperor command over it. He could end my life whenever he wished to. I still remember his expression when I told him about it, the horror on his face when I said I wouldn't undo it, his promise that he would never use it. I ruined him. I made him into the monster that he's not. When he was on his deathbed, I should have let him go, let him die as the greatest person ever known, but I couldn't. I told him how to extend his life. I used his love for his subjects against him. I put him down a road he never wanted. Since then, as time went on, he became more and more obsessed with the greater good. I know he's become mad. I know that this is not the person he wanted to become. But even then, I wanted to believe that the man I once knew was still there, that not letting him go was not a mistake. But it was, and he paid for it. Where is his body? She waves her hand. A sudden image came into my mind, a location in the Ashenlands. I was sure that that was the location. What's happening to you? I've betrayed my Emperor, the only reason I continue to live for. I'm tired. What was your name? Amadia. She became dust. We finally had the location of the Emperor's body. It's time to put an end to this. Wow. Hey, big stuff happening. Let's look through the notifications. Vampiric side effects. Something strange and horrifying occurred today. Gizmo suddenly attacked Adrath, attempting to drink his blood. Other adventurers witnessed the incident and intervened. It took several adventurers to subdue Gizmo. Adrath sustained severe injuries and had to be rushed to the temple for treatment. Eventually, Gizmo regained her senses and informed everyone that she'd no recollection of the event. It doesn't seem like Gizmo is making excuses, but convincing Adrath otherwise is going to be challenging. Oh dear. Got some relationship changes. Florablitz and Litzy Bits, good luck saying that 3 times fast, have become lovers. Tony is rivals with Adrath. Solaris and Bron, best friends. Bron and Xiao, best friends. New week. Okay, lot to unpack. We've got Christoph B. the Slaughterer here is now ready to be our Swordmaster. We've got leveling up to do. Let me check the time on the video. Okay, yeah, it's gone on a bit. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it here. And when we come back, we will take a look at the leveling. We've gone to the final level here. So we're going to be able to buy some new improvements and stuff. We're going to have a look at the Swordmaster talent tree. We might respec Christoph to put those points where we want to. And yeah, let's just have a quick look at the Emperor's Body story quest. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-star mission for basically max level units. This is the final battle and will end the game. However, there's plenty of stuff I still want to do. We want to do Vorothax, so we're going to have to get a max level party to take that on. I'd like to continue to level people up. Yeah, we're not going to be ending it just yet. I mean, I imagine the ending is somewhat on the horizon, but we'll be going for a little while yet. But if you enjoyed this episode, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be much appreciated. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought about that big fight. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.